What's up, tribe? It's Jason with Spero. We were lucky enough to get this really cool care package in from the factory who's currently on holiday for Chinese New Year. What we're going to be looking at today is our Spectral Pale, which is of course our Kickstarter exclusive, as well as armor and weapon accessories for the Brawler Wave. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have Grimes. He features an armored vest as well as a shotgun shell holder for his forearm. This figure actually has the least amount of secondary parts, specifically since his pants are literally sculpted onto the legs. And here we've got accessories for Grimes. First up is his pump action shotgun, and then we got his really cool 3-barreled pistol. Both of them have a nice fun steampunk feel to them. Up next, we have Oxidus. So you'll see he's got his shin guards. He's got these really cool forearm armor pieces. And a really fun weapon accessory. I've been wanting to make this accessory pretty much since I started making action figures. So this is a little bit of a callback to one of the villains from the very first comic book that I did. This was kind of his signature weapon. Let's see here. Let's get a look at his actual shoulder armor and waist armor skirting. All right, so here we've got his really cool skirting. Utama did a great design for this, and Arlen obviously knocked it out of the park. Really love this belt buckle. This stuff's designed to be removed. I glued it in so that it wouldn't flop around while I was demoing it. It will most likely be glued in as well for the figure itself, but this allows us to kind of reuse all of these parts separately for future figures. And here we can see that Oxidus weapon does work with the standard original size buck, so added little bonus for you guys. Next up, we have the Void. So I did speak too soon. Grimes and the Void essentially have about the same amount of secondary parts. So the difference between these two is this vest will be attached to the figure. It's not going to be designed to be taken off. So you can kind of see inside a little bit the parts that will plug in. This is nice and bendy. I went ahead and glued this stuff. This was separate, but it will be a lot better glued when the factory does it. And then we've got his really cool loincloth. He's got all these really cool details on the back. I did want to show that his underwear actually have a bit of texture to them. The other characters don't, the other brawlers don't have that. So you'll be able to see where you can plug in his extra accessories right here. And then the back parts where his little tanks go are in these little slots right here. So hopefully you're enjoying this kind of behind the scene look and how the figures will be put together. Up next, we've got Kah Lee Prime. We were able to get one full accessory, which is this big honking double-handed butcher sword type thing. And then we've got his forearm accessories. You'll notice that this one has a little plug for his shield. You can also have him hold the shield with the handle if you prefer that. And then we've got these really great detailed greaves. You'll notice that they're very similar to the Conquest armor. And then we've got his really cool armored skirting. Again, very similar to the Conquest armor. And then we've got two pieces from his epic battle axe and or hammer. It's the monkey heads that go on the side like this. I am probably going to use this as some sort of customization, maybe give it, maybe make a mask or something at some point. So nothing official, but I just think they're really fun little pieces. And lastly, we've got King Hannibal, who again, we've got a full accessory, his big broadsword. This is such a fun sword. And then we got a little piece of his mace. Well, he actually got the ball mace itself. There's going to be a handle and everything for this, but again, really fun, cool accessory. And he pretty much has the most secondary parts from all the brawler figures. So we've got his really cool harness, shoulder harness. So we've got that. And then we've got this kind of Motu inspired gauntlet. And then we've got this one that's got a little bit more coverage. Really, really cool. And then we've got a shin guard right here. And then we've got his kind of caveman wrap that will go on his ankle, his other ankle. And then finally, we've got his really cool skirting. So I hope you've enjoyed this little update. Stay tuned. We'll continue to update you guys throughout the production process. Hold on a second. I totally forgot to show off this guy. This is our awesome factory sample of our Spectral Pale. So without further ado, let's check this guy out in glowing glory.